like you need information on that where you can't even find out what country you're trying to deport them to, and you can't just dump people randomly in other countries because that would be viewed as an act of aggression, and eventually they would just stop letting U.S. planes land with those people. We're talking thousands, tens of thousands, possibly hundreds of thousands of flights. All this exceeds the staffing now for immigration enforcement. ICE is only about 6,000 enforcement agents. To fill the gap, he said Trump would need to transfer huge numbers of other federal law enforcement agents, weakening the ability of agencies, including the DEA, the FBI, and U.S. Marshal Service, to fulfill their principal responsibilities. And even then, Trump would still need support from the National Guard to reach the scale he's discussing. We're talking like permanent domestic deployment. How many people did we send to Iraq? Hold on. The coalition sent 160,000 troops into Iraq in the initial invasion phase. So at the beginning of the invasion, presumably the point at which we had the largest number of troops there, 160,000 people. You remember how fucking expensive the Iraq War was? We would basically need like permanent domestic deployment of the military with near comparable costs. Well, maybe not near comparable because there's a huge difference in terms of like the outfitting of the agencies locally as opposed to everything necessary in like a war effort. Logistically, the logistics of this might actually exceed the logistical complexities of the 2003 invasion. Like, war is logistically complicated, but is it more logistically complicated than the arrest and deportation of like 10 million people? I don't know. It's a different kind of logistics, but I feel like this might actually peak it. Stalin did this, did he not? Yeah, but it was easier back in Stalin's day. They didn't have like Twitter or Instagram. Back in Stalin's day, you basically just sent troops to a bunch of like cities full of a minority group, and you pointed guns at them and told them they had 24 hours to leave and march. And if a bunch of them died, it was like whatever. It's a little different these days. Even if Trump used National Guard troops in supporting roles rather than to break down doors in pursuit of migrants, they would be thrust into highly contentious situations. You're talking about taking National Guard members out of their jobs in Texas and moving them into, say, Philadelphia and having to do mass stagings. Literally, as Philadelphians are leaving where their kids are going to school, they're going to see mass deportation centers for children and mothers who are just in the community working and thriving. He predicts that Trump will be forced to convert warehouses or abandoned malls into temporary relocation centers for thousands of migrants. Adam Goodman, a historian at the University of Illinois Chicago and the author of The Deportation Machine, told me, "There's no precedent for millions of people being moved in U.S. history in a short period of time." The example Trump most often cites as a model is Operation Wetback, the mass deportation program aimed at starting Mexican Americans, launched by Eisenhower. Despite that effort, despite its staring an unknown number of legal residents, removed only about 250,000 people, Goodman said. To deport the larger numbers, Trump is promising to do an operation of much greater scale and expense. 250,000 is a good number of people. Yeah, that is true. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I really don't see a way that this doesn't end in like mass tragedy without National Guard detachments from blue states flat out refusing orders from the president, unless Trump pussies out. Yeah, maybe. I mean, they are required to disobey illegal orders, right? Yeah, but I don't think any of this is technically illegal. Like, I think a lot of what Trump is talking about doing is legal within the purview of, like, his powers. And unfortunately, I don't think soldiers are required to disobey illegal orders. New LAPD chief is part of the resistance. It's actually good to know. Considering the fact that the LAPD has the manpower of, like, a small army, that actually is good. You know, there's got probably like 1 million undocumented immigrants in Los Angeles. It's so sad Democrats need to be on the back foot and actually have a strong message. What message, though? What are Democrats even doing right now? And, like, shouldn't Biden be passing a flurry of executive orders? Or anything? Like, shouldn't the Democrats be doing anything right now? They're like silent. There's nothing going on. Well, yeah, so the